what we do at our firm is to put ourselves in the shoes of the client. Legal issues don't always happen from 9 to 5. They frequently happen on weekends, holidays, nighttime, whatever. We always give out our cell phone numbers. You can reach me if you have a legal emergency and need to. I hope you won't call unless it's an emergency, of course, but if it is an emergency, please do call. Clients' biggest complaint is that their lawyers don't keep them informed about what's going on in the case. We actually have a rule in our office that says if a client ever picks up the phone and calls you or writes you and says, you know, what's going on in my case, then you've already messed up. Clients should never have to make that call to us. Another aspect of our practice that I think is very important to clients is this. The client is kept informed by being copied on every single document that comes into the firm or goes out from the firm. Not just pleadings, not just court papers, but every note, every piece of correspondence, every notice, every, for that matter, even emails and electronic communications. There are other firms that don't do that. We detail our bills, precisely what was done for the client and how much time was spent on it. I think it's a waste of time and money to even keep the records, to bill clients for mileage and parking. We don't bill clients for copies unless it's several boxes that have to go to Kinko's, an expense that has to be paid to a third party. We don't charge clients for those sort of things. It's something that we pay for ourselves. It's expense, frankly, for the privilege of representing the client. We're not going to bill a client, even though we spent time on it, unless it produces some value for the client. A lawyer controls, in large measure, how much time they spend on your case. Well, you know, it's not how much time the lawyer puts in writing the brief or doing the research that's important to the client. What's important to the client is, did you win? Did you find the case in your research that says we win? Did your argument persuade the judge? Because if it didn't, it's a waste of time. And frankly, to bill a client for, I don't care how much time was spent, if it didn't bring any value to the client shouldn't be billed. And the lawyer needs to eat that.